Hello everyone, we are from first group. I'm Hanna Naswah Humairoh as lawyer.
I'm there Kurnia Putri as judge.
I'm Zikri Wahyu Fadhlurrohman as officer.
I'm farizsyah as witness.
I am Arya Rahman as a suspect. I'm Alfiansyah as prosecutor.
I'm Rama Gunaipi as a victim.
I am Khaila Resty Maharani as a MC.
The judge entered the courtroom. The audience, please be stand up. The audience survivor sit back. The District Court of Justice has inspected that criminal thing investment scam for Arya Alif Rahman on Monday. This trial open for public. The charge enters to the courtroom.
The suspect has been inserted to the room, Your Grace.
Are you in good condition and be ready to follow the court?
I'm ready, Your Grace.
The suspect needs to answer my question. Your full name.
Arya Rahman,
Where was you born?
Jambi, 20 January
How-
1991.
How old are now?
30 years old.
What is your gender?
Male,
What is your nationality?
Indonesia.
Where do you live?
I live in Jambi, Batanari.
What is your religion?
Muslim.
What do you do?
Entrepreneur.
What was your last education?
Senior high school.
Okay, based on said terms, SB Criminal Code, the church deserves to be associated.
Okay.
You, as the church lawyer, are you really the real lawyer for the church? As the church lawyer, are you really the real lawyer for the church?
Yes, Your Grace.
Please go forward. Please show your legality and your identity.
This is my legality.
Okay, if there is no problem, please back to your place.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Okay, today's agenda is the reading of the indictment by the public prosecutor. Are you, as the public prosecutor, ready with the defendant?
Okay, Your Grace.
The lawyer, you receive the copy.
Done, Your Grace.
The first indictment shows that the charged Arya Alif Rahman that has acted by himself in 2021 placed in also scam with victim or in other place that is still in District Court of Jambi is arraigned. He has done scam to Rama Gunaipi and he purposely carried away the victim money under the pretext of saving around 2 billion. With a description of the incident as follows. The incident started in June 2021. The charged offered saving which would increase after being turned over for business capital and the victim would receive the profit per month would be given back after 6 months. However, on November, the charged did not give back the money to the victim even the charged would not be called by the victim, and when the charged came to his house which address in Street Depati Purbo, Lanai, in the estate resident. The charged's action was threatened and regulated in Article 370 of Criminal Code concerning fraud and embezzlement with a maximum penalty up to 4 years in prison. Jambi, 17 November 2021. Best regret, Public Prosecutor. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, for the charge, we were affirmed that the charge Arya Alif Rahman was indicted 370 of the Criminal Code concerning fraud and embezzlement, and also Article 368 of the Criminal Code concerning extortion and theft.
I understand. I will leave it to my lawyer.
Yes, Your Grace.
Public prosecutor receives the copy of exception.
No, Your Grace.
For the lawyer, please give the copy to the prosecutor. Okay, please read.
Thank you, Your Grace. Because all the parties have received a copy, I'll read the point. The exception in criminal case number 1, fraud 2021 on behalf of Arya, Alif, Rahman, with the lawyer Hanna, Naswah, Humairoh. Honorable, the public prosecutor, defendant, victims, and all the parties, we as a lawyer would like to thank you for the opportunity to submit the exception by the indictment by the public prosecutor from 368 of the Criminal Code concerning extortion and the threat against the victim, and the second indictment code because it is not proven that the charge commitment extorting and the threat the victim, and the second charge was expected to be null and void, but is proven that the court committed fraud as is stated in the first indictment.
The public prosecutor, is there any opinion regarding the exception?
We did not submit a memorandum of opinion and request a suspension of indictment for the sake of the law. Thank you.
Are you ready to present the witness?
Done, Your Grace.
To the witness, Rama Gunaipi, please welcome.
The victim has been present, Your Grace.
Okay, thank you. To the victim, are you ready to follow this court today?
Yes, Your Grace.
Victim is in good health, well in accordance with the provision of Article 160 KUHP. Before you give information, you will please be asked about your identity. Your full name.
My name is Rama Gunaipi.
Where was you born?
Jambi, 26 May 1989.
How old are now?
32 years old.
What is your gender?
Male.
What is your nationality?
Indonesia.
Where do you live?
I will live in Yusuf Street, now 52, Sungai Putri, Kecamatan Telanai Putra, Jambi City.
What is your religion?
Muslim.
What do you do?
Marriage.
What was your last education?
Senior high school.
Do you know the defendant?
Yes, I know, Your Grace.
Is there a blood relationship?
There is no.
But based on the provision of Article 160, Paragraph 3 of the Criminal Code, before you give your testimony, you take on oath first. Are you willing?
Yes, I'm ready.
Please come forward and follow the words of judge. I swear and promise that I will explain truthfully and nothing but the truth.
I swear and promise that I will explain truthfully and nothing but the truth.
Okay, please take a seat again. It's worth remembering that you've been sworn in and you're supposed to deliver information based on what you've seen, heard, and learned. Do you understand that if you don't, you'll be subject the provision of Article 2, Paragraph 1 of the Criminal Code?
I understand, Your Grace.
Could you please describe the timeline?
Exactly on June 21, 2021, Brother Arya Alif Rahman offered to cooperate with me by ask for my money to invest in his business amounting to 2 billion with a monthly profit that I get 50 million every 1 month. With a period of 6 months, the defendant will return the investment money to me. But after 6 months, the defendant did not give me the monthly profit I earned and did not return my money that I invest to the defendant. After I went to his house, the defendant and his family had fled. Even the defendant's next door gave the the defendant had left and did not make any effort. I will show proof of the transaction between me and the defendant.
Okay, please show a copy of the transaction to me and the public prosecutor legal counsel. Okay, what is the victim's statement to the defendant? Is there any feedback?
No, Your Grace.
You may leave the room and you will be called back to testify if necessary.
Yes, Your Grace.
So, Mr. Public Prosecutor, will you be presenting any additional witness? Your Honor, the prosecutor. What is the subject of the next witness testimony?
The witness here is the driver who was the defendant's neighbor who was introduced it to take him to the place where the defendant was going.
Please come forward.
Officer, please present Muhammad Daffa, the witness in this courtroom.
Your Grace, the witness has arrived.
Fine. Daffa, are you ready to articulate now?
Your Honor, ready.
Before you provide information, you will be asked about your identity in accordance with Article 160 of the Criminal Code. Your name,
Muhammad Daffa,
address,
Sultan Taha Street, Pasar Jambi, Subdistrict, Jambi City, Jambi.
place of birth,
Palembang, March 3, 1980.
occupation,
Driver,
education,
Junior High School,
nationality,
Indonesia,
religion.
Islam.
Okay, do you know the defendant?
No,
Okay, based on the provision of Article 160, Paragraph 3 of the Criminal Code, before you give your information, you swear first. Are you ready?
willing ya Hanna.
Please come forward and follow my words. I swear and promise that I will explain the truth and nothing but the truth.
I swear and I promise that that explain, tell the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Glad to you, witness. Do you know why you were present in court today?
Knowing ya Hanna.
Okay, please. What do you know?
Regarding the foul committed by the Arya Alif Rahman.
What role do you play in this?
I, as the driver, was asked to take Arya family and relative away from the residence. There, I didn't know anything until after Rama Gunaipi came to the defendant house and asked me as a neighbor of the defendant. Then I took the victim to the residence of the defendant Arya, who turned out to have been chained with a fraud case. That your Hanna my explanation.
For the defendant, there is a response.
Nothing, Your Grace.
Good for the witness. Please leave the room and will be asked for further information if need.
Yes, your Hanna.
The chairman reads the verdict of the defendant Arya Alif Rahman.
Based on the result of the trial, the agenda now is to read of the verdict. It was stated that the defendant Arya Alif Rahman was legally convicted from the charge that was sentenced to 5 years in prison and paid compensation for the victim money.
The trial of three cases on November 17, 2021 at the Jambi City District Court, and with the result that the defendant Arya Alif Rahman was sentenced to 4 years in prison. The panel of judges left the courtroom. The audience was asked to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit back.